Psalm 119. Happy are they that are upright in the way, who walk in the law of the Lord. Happy are they that keep his testimonies, that seek him with the whole heart. Yea, they do no unrighteousness, they walk in his ways. Thou hast ordained thy precepts, that we should observe them diligently. Oh, that my ways were directed to observe thy precept. Then should I not be ashamed when I have regard unto all the commandments. I will give thanks unto thee with uprightness of heart, when I learn thy righteous ordinances. I will observe thy statutes, or forsake me not. Wherewithal shall a young man keep his way pure? By taking heed thereto according to thy word. With my whole heart have I sought thee. O let me not err from thy commandment. Thy word have I laid in my heart, that I might not sin against thee. Blessed art thou, O Lord, teach me thy statute. With my lips have I told all the ordinances of thy mouth. I have rejoiced in the way of thy testimonies as much as in all riches. I will meditate in thy precept and have respect unto thy ways. I will delight myself in thy statute and will not forget thy word. Deal bountifully with thy servant, that I may live, and I will observe thy word. Open thou mine eyes, that I may behold wondrous things out of thy law. I am a sojourner in the earth. Hide not thy commandment from me. My soul waketh for the longing that it hath unto thine ordinances at all times. Thou hast rebuked the proud that are cursed, that do err from thy commandments. Take away from me reproach and contempt, for I have kept thy testimonies. Even though princes sit and talk against me, thy servant doth meditate in thy statute. Yea, thy testimonies are my delight, they are my counselors. My soul cleaveth unto the dust. Quicken thou me according to thy word. I told of my ways, and thou didst answer me. Teach me thy statutes. Make me to understand the ways of thy precept, that I may talk of thy wondrous works. My soul melted away for heaviness. Sustain me according to thy word. Remove from me the way of falsehood, and grant me thy law graciously. I have chosen the way of faithfulness. Thine ordinances have I set before me. Leave unto thy testimonies, O Lord, put me not to shame. I will run the way of thy commandments, for thou dost enlarge my heart. Teach me, O Lord, the way of thy statute, and I will keep it every step. Give me understanding that I keep thy law and observe it with my whole heart. Make me to tread in the path of thy commandments, for therein do I delight. Incline my heart unto thy testimonies, and not to covetousness. Turn away mine eyes from beholding vanity, and quicken me in thy ways. Confirm thy word unto thy servants, which pertaineth unto the fear of thee. Turn away my reproach, which I dread, for thine ordinances are good. Behold, I have longed after thy precept. Quicken me in thy righteousness. Let thy mercies also come unto me, O Lord, even thy salvation according to thy word, that I may have an answer for him that taunted me. For I trust in thy word, and take not thy word of truth utterly out of my mouth, for I hope in thine ordinances. So shall I observe thy law continually forever and ever, and I will walk at ease, for I have sought thy precept. I will also speak of thy testimonies before kings, and will not be ashamed. I will delight myself in thy commandments, which I have loved. I will lift up my hands also unto thy commandment, which I have loved, and I will meditate in thy statute. Remember the word unto thy servant, because thou hast made me to hope. This is my comfort in my affliction, that thy word has quickened me. The proud have heard me greatly in derision, yet have I not turned aside from thy law. I have remembered thine ordinances which are of old, O Lord, and have comforted myself. Burning indignation hath taken hold upon me because of the wicked that forsake the law. Thy statutes have been my songs in the house of my pilgrimage. I have remembered thy name, O Lord, in the night, and have observed thy law. This I have heard, that I have kept thy precepts. My portion is the Lord. I have said that I would observe thy words. I have entreated thy favor with my whole heart. Be gracious unto me according to thy word. I consider my ways and turned my feet unto thy testimonies. I made haste and delayed not to observe thy commandments. The bands of the wicked have enclosed me, but I have not forsaken thy law. At midnight I will rise to give thanks unto thee because of thy righteous ordinances. I am a companion of them that fear thee, of them that observe thy precept. The earth, O Lord, is full of thy mercy. Teach me thy statute. Thou hast dealt well with thy servant, O Lord, according unto thy word. Teach me good discernment and knowledge, for I have believed in thy commandments. Before I was afflicted, I did error, but now I observe thy word. Thou art good, that doeth good. Teach me thy statute. The proud have forged a lie against me, but I with my whole heart will keep thy precept. The heart is gross like fat, but I delight in thy law. It is good for me that I have been afflicted in order that I might learn thy statute. The law of thy mouth is better unto me than thousands of gold and silver. Thy hands have made me and fashioned me. Give me understanding that I may learn thy commandments. They that fear thee should see me and be glad, because I have hoped in thy word. Know, O Lord, that thy judgments are righteous, and that in faithfulness thou hast afflicted me. Let, I pray thee, thy loving kindness be ready to comfort me according to thy promise unto thy servant. Let thy tender mercy come unto me, that I may live, for thy law is my delight. Let the proud be put to shame, for they have distorted my cause with falsehood, but I will meditate in thy precept. Let those that fear thee return unto me, and they that know thy testimonies. Let my heart be undivided in thy statutes, in order that I may not be put to shame. My soul pineth for thy salvation, in thy word do I hope. Mine eyes fail for thy words, saying, when wilt thou comfort me? For I am become like a wineskin in the smoke, yet do I not forget thy statute. How many are the days of thy servant? When wilt thou execute judgment on them that persecute me? The proud have dug pit for me, which is not according to thy law. All thy commandments are faithful. They persecute me, for naught help thou me. They had almost consumed me on earth. But as for me, I forsook not thy precept. Quicken me after thy loving kindness, and I will observe the testimonies of thy mouth. Forever, O Lord, thy word standeth fast in heaven. Thy faithfulness is unto all generations. Thou hast established the earth, and it standeth. They stand this day according to thine ordinances, for all things are thy servant. Unless thy law had been my delight, I should then have been perished in mine affliction. I will never forget thy precept, for with them thou hast quickened me. I I am thine, save me, for I have sought thy precepts. The wicked have waited for me to destroy me, but I will consider thy testimonies. I have seen an end to every purpose, but thy commandment is exceeding broad. Oh, how I love thy law! It is my meditation all the day. Thy commandments make me wiser than my enemies, for they are ever with me. I have more understanding than all my teachers, for thy testimonies are my meditations. I understand more than mine elders, because I have kept thy precept. I have refrained my feet from every evil way, in order that I might observe thy word. I have not turned aside from thy ordinances, for thou hast instructed me. From thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. I have sworn and have confirmed it to observe thy righteous ordinances. I am afflicted very much, quicken me, O Lord, according to thy word. I beseech thee, the freewill offerings of my mouth, O Lord, and teach me thine ordinances. My soul is continually in my hand, yet have I not forgotten thy law. The wicked have laid a snare for me, yet went I not astray from thy precept. The testimonies have I taken as a heritage forever, for they are the rejoicing of my heart. I have inclined my heart to perform thy statute forever at every step. I hate them that are of a double mind, but thy law do I love. Thou art my covert and my shield. In thy word do I hope. Depart from me, ye evildoers, that I may keep the commandments of my God. Uphold me according unto thy word, that I may live, and put me not to shame in my hope. Support thou me, and I shall be saved, and I will occupy myself with thy statutes continually. Thou hast made light of all them that err from thy statute, for their deceit is vain. Thou puttest away all the wicked of the earth like dross. Therefore I love thy testimonies. My flesh shuddereth for fear of thee, and I am afraid of thy judgments. I have done justice and righteousness. Leave me not to mine oppressors. Be surety for thy servant for good. Let not the proud oppress me. Mine eyes fail for thy salvation and for the righteous word. Deal with thy servant according to thy mercy, and teach me thy statute. I am thy servant, give me understanding, that I may know thy testimonies. It is time for the Lord to work. They have made void thy law. Therefore I love thy commandments above gold, yea, above fine gold. Therefore I esteem all precept concerning all things to be right. Every false way I hate. Thy testimonies are wonderful, therefore doth my soul keep them. The opening of thy words giveth light, it giveth understanding unto thy simple. I opened wide my mouth and panted, for I long for thy commandment. Turn thee towards me, and be gracious unto me, as is thy wont to do unto those that love thy name. Order my footstep by the words, and let not iniquity have dominion over me. Redeem me from the oppression of man, and I will observe thy precept. Make thy face to shine upon thy servant, and teach me thy statute. Mine eyes run down with rivers of water, because they observe not thy law. Righteous art thou, O Lord, and upright are thy judgments. Thou hast commanded thy testimonies in righteousness and exceeding faithfulness. My zeal hath undone me, because mine adversaries have forgotten thy words. Thy word is tried to the uttermost, and thy servant loveth it. I am small and despised, yet have I not forsaken thy precept. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is truth. Trouble and anguish have overtaken me, yet thy commandments are my delight. The testimonies are righteous forever. Give me understanding, and I shall live. I have called with my whole heart. Answer me, O Lord. I will keep thy statute. I have called thee. Save me, and I will observe thy testimonies. I rose early at dawn and cried. I hoped in thy word. Mine eyes forestalled the night watches, that I might meditate in thy words. Hear my voice according to thy loving kindness. Quicken me, O Lord, as thou art wont. They draw nigh that follow after wickedness. They are far from thy law. Thou art nigh, O Lord, and all thy commandments are truth. Of old have I known from thy testimony that thou hast found them forever. O see mine affliction and rescue me, for I do not forget thy law. Plead thou my cause and redeem me, quicken me according to thy word. Salvation is far from the wicked, for they seek not thy statute. Great are thy compassion, O Lord, quicken me as thou art wont. Many are my persecutors and my adversaries, yet have I not turned aside from thy statute. I beheld them that were faithless, and strove with them, because they observed not thy word. O see how I love thy precept. Quicken me, O Lord, according to thy loving kindness. The beginning of thy word is truth, and all thy righteous ordinance endureth forever. Princes have persecuted me without a cause, but my heart standeth in awe of thy words. I rejoice at thy word, as one that findeth great spoil. I hate and abhor falsehood, thy law do I love. 7 times a day do I praise thee, because of thy righteous ordinances. Great peace are they that love thy law, and there is no stumbling for them. I have hoped for thy salvation, O Lord, have done thy commandments. My soul hath observed thy testimonies, and I love them exceedingly. I have observed thy precepts and thy testimonies, for all my ways are before thee. Let my cry come near before thee, O Lord, give me understanding according to thy word. Let my supplication come before thee, deliver me according to thy word. Let my lip utter praises, because thou teachest me thy statute. Let my tongue sing of thy word, for all thy commandments are righteousness. Let thy hand be ready to help me, for I have chosen thy precept. I have longed for thy salvation, O Lord, and thy law is my delight. Let my soul live, and it shall praise thee, and let thine ordinances help me. I have gone astray like a lost sheep. Seek thy servant, for I have not forsaken thy commandment. This is the end of the psalm.